guess you're here. The whole time editing this video, it's really annoying me, so I feel like it's really gonna annoy you guys, but I refuse to re-record this video just because everything I was saying, like, it was really off the dome, and it was authentic, and I don't really want to fake anything, so please deal with it. I know it's kind of blurry or whatever, you guys will see when the video starts, but I apologize. I just needed to wipe off my lens. I didn't realize until I was done filming the video, and I literally filmed this video for 40 minutes, and not happening again, so yeah. It would be such a huge lie if I told you guys that I really knew what today's video is going to be about. I mean, the title is obvious. We know what this video is about. Not gonna lie, my mental health has been everywhere just this week, and I was gonna make a video about how much I hate my YouTube channel and how much it's not really going anywhere and how sad that makes me, but I didn't want to seem annoying. You know, that video still might be a thing, but for right now, not what we're talking about. Anyways, fun fact, I hate my natural hair, and like some of y'all probably followed me or subscribed to me because of my hair content. I used to make that a lot, and I haven't made it in a while simply because I don't really like it. I'm just gonna be talking in this video. It's not organized, but I went natural in 8th grade, and I am a senior in high school now. And when I went natural, it was kind of like a why not thing because it just made sense. My mom like relaxed my hair like literally my whole life. Like I literally before 8th grade, I didn't even know that I had like kinky curly hair. I thought my hair was naturally straight, which might sound really dumb, but like I'm military, right? So I literally lived all over the place, and I never really, at least I can't really remember seeing that young. I really don't remember seeing black girls with curly hair or stuff like that. Everyone really had relaxer back then, so, but like the places I live, like like first of all, when you're super little, like you're not really thinking about it. And when I was old enough to like recognize, I didn't really think about it. I don't really know what I'm saying here. I just literally didn't know I didn't know I had curly hair. I thought my hair was naturally straight. My mom was always giving me relaxers. I didn't know what they were. I just knew that was something I did every couple weeks or so, and that was just part of my life. Like when you're so used to routine doing something, you don't really realize that it's different. I knew that the black girls was doing it. I knew the white girls wasn't doing it because on the little Just For Me box, there's black girls. But yeah, I'm sorry if I'm rambling. Like I'm literally just talking out of my butt. But yeah, so I didn't know until like 8th grade that I had natural hair. I found out by YouTube. I think it was from Lisette. Yeah, I used to love her. I mean, still watching videos, but that was just my favorite YouTuber. Yeah, cause she used to relax her. She did like keratin treatment or something like that, and like her hair videos kind of got me to the whole natural hair world. And I was like, oh wait, Big Chop, what's that? Oh wait, you're telling me that relaxers make my hair not what it is? I was confused. And like even when I was little though, like I remember like at that age just wishing, dang, I wish my hair was longer. Like I could always see like 6th, 7th, 8th. I remember 6th grade. I came into school, very first time ever having box braids, and I remember having to take them out. I literally cried like before I had to go to school because like, oh my god, like everyone's gonna see my hair and it looks like it's all short and no one's gonna think I'm cute anymore. And yeah, so that's what I was thinking, and I went to school. So I was kind of like self-conscious about it. I didn't know really till 8th grade and from YouTube that I had natural hair, and I learned about big chops and everything. I was like, oh, I want to do that. So I told my mom. This is around like December 8th grade year, and then I transitioned for like 6 months. And I have my whole journey literally on YouTube because I've been doing YouTube since 6th grade. So of course 8th grade year I literally have transition videos, and my big chop video is literally on YouTube.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Aniya, and welcome to today's video. We're going to be starting my natural hair journey, mostly my transitioning journey, I guess you can say. And so then I went to sleep, and when I went to sleep, I just ate breakfast. So I'm gonna do my big chop and go natural. So I just have like clips, and going natural is something that I did for me. So honestly, I don't even care at this point what people think. And like, I think that's really cool because I can see, like, I can literally go back and watch those videos and like see how I acted at that age and just how I am now. Like just literally how short my hair was. And
after I cut it, I really wasn't like self-conscious about my hair. I literally, oh, when I convinced my mom like in 8th grade to very first start like stop getting relaxers, I literally made a PowerPoint. That's how I get what I want in life with my parents. I make PowerPoints and present to them why the thing I want is so good and the cons and the pros. It works. You should try it, by the way. It still works in my big age, but that's how I convinced her. And in the PowerPoint, literally, I remember like when I was just looking at YouTube videos, like in my mind, I didn't say this out loud, but in my mind, I was hoping like, I hope I have 4A texture. I hope I have 4B texture. I hope I have 3C texture, which was a stretch because that I knew deep down inside I probably wasn't gonna end up with that. But I was hoping that before I started transitioning. Of course, when you're transitioning, you can kind of already see how your texture's gonna be. Of course, it's not like that. So, I remember in 8th grade, like this one girl who I was like friends with came up to me and told me that one of her friends said that my hair is ugly. That, you know, people are so mean in middle school. People are mean in high school. People are always gonna be mean, so it is what it is. But, I mean, I didn't really care, but like, I did care. I tried to act like I did care. I was like I didn't know. Honestly, I don't know why you told me that. Because what am I supposed to do with that information? I'm sitting on a bad boy piece of information.
I'm sitting on a bad boy piece of information.
But what am I supposed to do with that information? Like, thank you for telling me that she thinks that I look ugly with my hair. And I already was kind of like, I already was self-conscious about it because back then, like, I was doing a bunch of protective styles when I was transitioning, but like when I had like my twist outs with my transition hair out, I remember like wishing that my hair was like other girls at school. Like other girls had like a bunch of hair, like literally so much hair, and the hair was in buns and puffs and stuff, and I was like, that could be me. Holding your hand, that could be me. That was me. I was really like, it's kind of sad about how self-conscious of myself I was. Like, I really didn't love the way I looked. I remember like wishing, I don't know, like I seek, and I guess I still do, because literally since I've been like, I guess I know I seek validation from other people, which is not good, but I know like literally, probably, I know for a fact so many other people do that too, which is not like great. But I was so self-conscious of other people. I remember literally wishing and praying to God that I would wake up beautiful or wake up looking like, I'm not gonna say people's names, but like certain people are like, oh, I hope one day I wake up and look like her, or like we switch places or something, because like I was honestly jealous of these other girls who literally had prettier hair than me, or I was literally like, I literally remember wanting to be white. I wanted to be Caucasian, and not because of my skin, literally because of my hair. I wanted white people hair, and I feel like for a fact that a lot of people can relate to me when saying that, because y'all, I feel like y'all gonna understand what I have to say with that. But I finally skip. I know I'm all over the place, but I finally did the big chop, and honestly I wasn't like really self-conscious about it. I liked the way my hair looked. I was excited, like it was something new. Of course I was like, oh my god, I can't wait till my hair grows longer, but I was excited for the journey. So fast forward until honestly sophomore year of high school. Middle school to freshman year, I went to school in South Carolina, so I was surrounded by beautiful black people all the time who look like me. And here, the part of Texas I live in, there are barely any black people. So I'm not like, I feel less pretty when I be going to school. And I feel like I'm a pretty confident person. But when you see people like all around you that don't look like you want to be them so bad. Not even that you want to be them, but you just don't want to be in that. Stop. You don't want to be like, you just don't want to be there, because you just feel like everyone, like, you feel like everyone doesn't see you. Like, when you're in a place where a lot of people don't look like you, especially in like, I guess my age or whatever, it's so easy to compare yourself to other people. So like you see all these girls, and like a lot of Hispanic people live here. It's just so easy for myself now, especially sophomore year, which I was definitely like less confident in. It's so easy for me to compare myself to everybody else. Like I just felt so out of place. And so when I would wear my natural hair to school, I would just feel like I looked stupid. Like I just didn't like my hair because I didn't look like everybody else. That's really like what it was. And like I know like I shouldn't depend on like other people's validation, but it is like, it is what it is. Like I've been on YouTube literally since, I've been on YouTube before 6th grade, but I started this channel when I was in 6th grade. Literally like my whole hobby of this YouTube thing is it's based on what other people think of me. So like that plus like already being just a teenager, like that's just what it is, y'all. And it's sad like that I even feel that way. And I still live in this part of Texas, so I mean I feel like I haven't, honestly quarantine has been great because I don't have to be at school, and which I miss school of course, but at the same time I don't miss being in that environment, which at the end of the day is it's nobody's fault at the end of the day. I guess this year, since like it's been different because of quarantine, I know for a fact like half of junior year we weren't even at school, and then we haven't even been in school senior year. I don't feel that pressure from like people at my school to look a certain way, I guess, but I don't know, like I guess I'm more confident. I guess it was kind of a positive thing in that way, because as much as I hate this quarantine stuff, like I'm not really worrying about other people's validation all the time. Like I'm not like as insecure in myself. So I literally haven't really worn my natural hair out until recently, since basically like May or whatever. And I was doing just basically just slit backs from like December to July, or December to like end like June, end of June, because I was working at Whataburger and I had to have my hair like slicked back in a bun, so I just did like a slick back puff all the time or whatever for my hair. That was like really damaging to my hair, and then I didn't really wear it out for a long time until recently, because I work at Smoothie King, so I still have to have a hat on my hair. But I've been like, since the summer I've literally been wearing wigs. Even at Whataburger I was wearing wigs and box braids and butterfly locks and passion twist and more wigs. Like because I don't want to see my hair, to be honest. Like at first like I was saying, oh, I'm doing this so my hair can grow, but then I realized like, girl, I kind of came to the realization that I don't like my hair, and I started wearing it out more recently because like I just got tired of doing protective styles. But yet here I am again. I literally did these yesterday and today. But yeah, when I started doing my natural hair more recently, because I was getting bored of protective styles and I was feeling cute for a little bit. You know, I had like, when I did that Among Us video I was like, oh, okay, but I felt like my hair was cute then, and then my hair was in a puff. I like that, and then had two puffs. I don't know, but like, I don't know, y'all. Like there are moments where I feel confident with my hair, but y'all, when I wash my hair, get out of the shower and I see that shrinkage on my head, I literally feel like the ugliest kid on the block, y'all. And like that's one reason too why I used to not care what I looked like on YouTube, for real, and I still don't care like that much. I'll wake up and show y'all what I look like with a bonnet on because I don't care, but I really don't want to show y'all what I look like when my hair is wet, because to me it looks ugly. And I know a lot of girls can relate to me when I say that like you don't feel pretty if your hair isn't done, or if your hair is ugly you feel ugly. Like when I tell y'all that is me to 100%, that is me. My hair be making me cry, y'all, and I know that's like, I literally be wishing like I wish I had a looser texture. I feel like I would be more confident with it, and I think a part of it like has to do with society, because society doesn't like 4C hair unless it's long. My hair isn't long, y'all, and I think that's also what frustrates me too, is because I swear I've tried this, that, and the third. I literally trim my hair, try to keep split ends away. My hair literally doesn't like grow, or I just can't seem to retain length, which is frustrating. And the girlies with 3C hair, 4A hair, looser textured hair, even though 4A isn't looser textured, but it's loose, it's way looser. It's, in my opinion, I feel like the girlies are gonna try to like come at me with it, but at the end of the day, it's looser textures are easier to manage. Like y'all can really just be throwing that stuff back in a ponytail and do a slick back. You put some gel on there, take that brush. You know what, I wish my hair was that easy. I struggle to put my hair in a slick back, and I want to be like, say like, I don't know, I feel like this is a first real problems thing, but it becomes a big deal. Like I don't know, like you want to be confident in your own skin, And like I always preach it to my little sister, like when I do her hair or whatever, like your hair is so pretty or whatever, because I don't want her to grow up thinking that she has like ugly hair, because like I know that's like probably something she's gonna think, because she's like growing up here. There's not people that look like her. And even like when it goes down to like her skin tone, like I know that even though I'm not the lightest thing in the pot, you know, brown skin girl, my sister is like, she's darker than me. She's dark skin girl, and she's beautiful. But like I don't know how it's got into like skin tones, but I know for a fact like she's gonna have it harder at the end of the day than me, and it makes me kind of, I don't know. Why am I crying? Why am I crying? Because I don't want her to grow up with self-hate. And so like I don't think she hates herself. I hope not. But like I think I'm just sad, because not even just my sister, but like I don't want young girls to like grow up hating their natural hair or their skin tone. But it's so easy to do, especially when just social media, like society on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and YouTube. Like look at the girlies with the most popping like fame, like pretty privilege. And like I don't think I'm ugly, I think I'm pretty. But like by society, I'm so dramatic. This video is like not like my normal videos, but I just want to sit down and talk to you guys just about, I don't know, just at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is my natural hair, like I hate it and I'm trying to love it, but honestly I don't think I'm gonna be there anytime soon. People don't like 4C hair until it's long, and it's crazy because I see people with 4C hair like that aren't me. I'm like, their hair is cute, but when I do it like myself, I can't feel that same way. And I feel like people can agree with me there, like I don't know.
Hi guys, it's Future Aniya that's not crying. But I also just want to add on to something I was saying, like just about like how people don't like 4C hair till it's long and stuff. Or just like sometimes I just know, like, I mean I love getting compliments on my hair and stuff, but like especially down here, usually I don't get compliments on my hair unless it's a wig or not my natural hair, which doesn't help, which is again not their fault because I'm using them for validation. So maybe I need to shut up. I don't know. Okay, goodbye.
But I would never like get a relaxer or anything, because I just know how damaging that is, and it doesn't make sense for me personally to do that. And I've talked about like, even like I was going through like a crisis. I feel like every time for a while, even now I still think about it, cutting my natural hair, which seems like a great option, but I'm also scared to do that. I think if I end up cutting it, I mean like short y'all, like short. But I feel like if I end up doing that, it's gonna be in college, not anytime soon, just because I think that like that make me feel more isolated, which is why I'm going to an HBCU. I don't like being the only black girl in so many situations. It's like, it's so like draining, and I don't really talk about this with people for real. I mean I do, but not like for real. But y'all don't understand. Like I said, I was never gonna cry on YouTube, and I don't look stupid. Like, why am I crying? Like, growing up in a space, like, I'm still young. I'm only 17. And, like, when you're just not around, like, literally at school when we were going, like, every time, like, a new semester when we have new classes or just new school year, I remember just like I literally would walk in the classroom and count how many black people were there, just to see like maybe I can be friends with them, because I only have one black friend, and we're like more like, we're friends but we're not close, y'all. I have one black friend here, and I have literally all my friends back in South Carolina. All my friends back in South Carolina are black. I'm not saying I have an issue being friends with other races, y'all, but I don't really like talking about this with family and friends, because I honestly don't think that they would fully understand where I'm coming from, just because even though they're black, and so of course they've experienced it to like some extent, but like when I tell you like it's draining, it's literally so draining.
And I know in this video, y'all, I keep saying it's draining, but like what I mean by that is like at school, basically I feel like I have to put up a facade of who I actually am. Like, I'm watching Big Mouth right now, the new season came on, and Missy and I don't even remember the guy's name. They were just talking about how like when you're black, you have a switch on like when you're around certain people, how you talk. And I feel like I never have like the switch that's actually me on, because I'm always like pretending to be someone I'm not. Right before quarantine, I was actually starting to have like close relationship with friends, and like I feel like it was more genuine. But I only talk to like really one person at my school. Oh, and if you're watching my school and you're not that one person, I don't hate you or anything. It's just like, of course, like we're not at school, so we don't really keep contact like that anyways.
But like that's a huge reason that I want to go to an HBCU. Which I'm not saying like if you're black you have to go to one, but like personally I feel like, not that like I always need to be surrounded by black people, but like I don't want to walk into a space and be known as the black girl or the black girl with a YouTube channel. I want to be known by my name, Aniya. Like I have a name. The memes and the tweets and stuff are funny, like when you're the only black girl in the class or the only black kid in the class, they bring up slavery, they all look at you. But I'm just tired of it, like, and I don't want to be, even though I have a YouTube platform to speak up on like different situations, which I enjoy doing. Like at school, I don't want to be like the one, like I feel like sometimes I know for a fact I'm the only black girl that some of those girls even talk to or ever even known or even like messed with like that, and so they feel like I'm like the spokesman for all the black girls in the world. Like I don't have all the answers. I don't know, I just don't want to be seen as the black girl, and then let alone the black girl with the crazy hair. I want to be seen as Aniya, like, and like don't be like, oh it's you, you're making everything about race. People love to say like black people make everything about race, but literally that's what this dumb country is built on. It's built on race. Like the amount of things I learned every single day that are the way they are, or the way things started, was because of racism. Crazy. I only told a few people this before, but my first year at this school I go to now, my sophomore year, like I said, there are barely black people here. Most people here are Hispanics, and no, Hispanics are not equal to black. You guys cannot say the N-word. Okay, let's get that out of the way. And yes, you might have experienced some similar things to me, but just because we're POC, we're not interchangeable. Anyways, this Hispanic teacher, who was a social studies teacher, you know, I was taking his class because like the way my old school did, like you didn't have to take a certain class each year. The way this school works, like you have to take like certain history classes. So I didn't take this specific one freshman year in my old school, so I moved here in my sophomore year. I had to take it, and it was AP geography. It was a freshman class. I was in a class with a bunch of freshmen, and I was like friends with one of the girls in the class, and I mean I would talk to a group of them, but I was really friends with just one of them. And the teacher literally told me in front of the whole class too, like, hey Aniya, I'm surprised you made friends since you're black. And I was just kind of confused because, like, first of all, I didn't really like him anyways. No one really liked him because he was rude, he didn't teach, and he was a Trump supporter. So like what I'm supposed to say? And even now I have trouble sticking up for myself. I mean I'm way better now, like you're not finna just talk about me in my face and get away with it. But back then I was like super shy and also not that confident in myself. So when he said that, I was just kind of like stuck and just confused, because what is that supposed to mean? I guess like boo-hoo me, life is hard. But the only reason I'm talking about this on my channel is because I know it's like there's at least one person out there who is like feel the same way as me. I'm never living in this part of Texas again, or just I'm never living in a city again that there aren't people who look like me, and we're always feel ostracized. It's not even just like my school, y'all, it's just like everywhere I go. If I see it, like when I first moved here, I was literally counting in Walmart how many black people I saw, y'all. I literally saw none. Like I could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was my family. I hate it here, y'all. That's a huge part why I hate it here. There's a bunch of million other things too, but like every time I go visit South Carolina to see my friends, in North Carolina I see my family, which I'm going in like literally 2 weeks, which I'm so happy about. But like literally every time I go, I see black people, y'all, and I just get happy because it's like, I don't know, like I haven't seen this many black people in a minute, and like I don't feel like the odd man out. Like I just feel human. Yeah, I don't know what to say, y'all. I guess this video is over. I feel like there's a lot of things that I didn't really touch on, but I don't want to cry anymore, and I feel like I might point out there wasn't really no point. I just want to talk about my feelings, because not that my friends don't care, but I don't want to like bore them and stuff. I don't know, I just felt like I have a platform, might not use it. Comment below, just comment. I don't know. And yes, I was gonna do Vlogmas, but literally, like I was saying, like I wasn't really happy with it, and I'm trying to put out content that I like to see. And yeah, so maybe my next video will be like why I hate YouTube, my YouTube channel. But I guess if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, because I'll try to make more authentic content like this. Not that like my other videos are authentic, but like more personal conversations, because I'm at the point now like I'm scared to like I guess I'm scared to put stuff on the internet, just because like you never know who's watching it. But like at the end of the day, it's really a YOLO, like you really only live once, and I gotta stop being so scared to do things. Yeah, y'all, this video was supposed to be just about my hair, but I think we touched on a lot more topics. Dang, I can't really believe I cried. All right, bye y'all.